Get your filthy hands off that table. You smell like you crawled out of a dumpster. And now you want to sit with these children. Now you want to sit with these children. A teacher rips a black girl's lunch tray, walks to the trash can, and flips it upside down. Food kids steal. The cafeteria dies. Now eat it from there. Now eat it from there. That's where you belong. Charity kids don't choose seats in my school. Be grateful I let you through the door. Her chin trembles. Her eyes fill, but she will not blink because blinking means the tears fall. She presses her lips together until they turn white. 8 years old, swallowing it all down. The kids scoot away. 2 girls giggle. The cafeteria aide stares at the floor. No adult opens their mouth. She does not know this girl's father, a 4-star general, is in the building right now, and he is about to walk into that classroom. If you believe no child should ever be treated this way, stay until the end and tell me your story in the comments. 6 weeks before that cafeteria, a ceremony takes place at the Pentagon. Honor Guard in dress blues. The Secretary of Defense at the podium. A letter from the president read aloud, handwritten on White House stationery, thanking a man for 35 years of service. The last 4 spent as chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranking military officer in the United States, a 4-star general who served as the president's principal advisor on matters of war. Every flag officer in the room stands when his name is called. Isaiah Sterling listens from his seat. He is 52. His posture is parade ground straight. When the ceremony ends, he shakes hands with generals and cabinet secretaries. Then he drives home, hangs his dress uniform in the closet, zips the garment bag, and shuts the door. He is done with that life. He has a different mission now. Her name is Elise. She is 8 years old. She carries a sketchbook everywhere, a spiral-bound pad, with a soft blue cover filled with drawings, trees, birds, and her mother's face. Lorraine Sterling passed away 2 years ago from pancreatic cancer. Elise sketches her from memory, the gentle curve of her jaw, the small dimple on her left cheek that only showed when she smiled. Isaiah Sterling moved them to Ridgemont, a quiet suburb about 20 minutes south of Augusta. The neighborhood is calm and orderly, trim lawns, brick facades, American flags hanging from porches. He chose it because Lorraine's parents lived there. After her passing, they became the family's foundation, the ones who braid Elise's hair on Saturday mornings and keep her mother's memory alive in ways Isaiah sometimes struggles to do alone. Ridgemont Elementary is the highest-rated school in the county. Awards line the lobby, District of Excellence, Title VI Model Compliance. The hallways carry the scent of floor cleaner and dry erase markers. On the surface, everything feels perfect. Elise starts 3rd grade in September. 3 schools in 5 years, constant military moves. She's exhausted from always being the new girl. Isaiah makes her a promise. This will be the last move. Still, she adjusts slowly. At lunch, she sits alone, her sketchbook resting beside her tray. One teacher, Mrs. Hargrove, makes small remarks. We do things a certain way here. The words sound polite. The tone doesn't. When Elise tells Isaiah she's fine, he studies her face. He knows what fine sounds like when it isn't. He's heard it from soldiers, from diplomats, from officials delivering difficult truths. Now he hears it from his 8-year-old daughter at the kitchen table. He doesn't push. Years of command, a lifetime of experience, and 2 years of raising her alone have taught him one thing. Pressure makes people withdraw. So he waits. He watches. And he listens. He stores the details the way he once handled intelligence briefings. Carefully, completely, knowing that if he pays attention long enough, a pattern will reveal itself. Brenda Hargrove has been teaching at Ridgemont Elementary for 19 years. Same classroom, same routines. She calls parents by their last names and students by their first. But not all names sound the same. Some, like Elise's, come out clipped, flat, like a door shutting. At home, the absence lingers in quieter ways. Isaiah Sterling still takes out a second coffee mug each morning. He sets it on the counter, then puts it back. Elise draws Lorraine Sterling's eyes before bed. They are rebuilding, slowly, carefully, the way you rebuild anything that matters. Tuesday, October 8th. Elise leaves for school with her sketchbook and a packed lunch. She forgets her permission slip for Friday's field trip. It's still sitting on the kitchen counter. Isaiah plans to drop it off around noon. Just a quick stop. 10 minutes, in and out. He has no idea what he's about to walk into. 11:42 a.m., Ridgemont Elementary Cafeteria. Fluorescent lights hum overhead. Trays clatter. The smell of canned corn and reheated chicken nuggets hangs thick in the air, greasy and persistent. Sneakers squeak against linoleum. Voices echo off cinder block walls. Elise walks toward an empty seat at the end of a long table, her tray balanced carefully in her hands. Chicken nuggets, corn, a carton of milk, a brownie. She sets it down and reaches for her napkin. Then a voice cuts through the noise. "You're not sitting here." She looks up. Brenda Hargrove stands behind her, arms crossed. Her voice isn't loud. It doesn't need to be. It slices cleanly through the chaos. "This table is for students who followed instructions today." Elise followed every instruction. She knows it. Brenda Hargrove knows it. 30 children know it. What happens next takes 11 seconds. Hargrove reaches down and picks up Elise's tray, both hands, deliberate. She walks 6 steps to the steel trash can near the exit and flips it upside down. Chicken nuggets, corn, milk, a brownie. Everything falls into the garbage. The tray hits the rim with a sharp clatter that silences the entire room. Hargrove turns back. "Now eat it from there." Her eyes sweep across the cafeteria. Charity kids don't get to choose where they sit. I pay taxes so children like her can eat for free. Be grateful I let you through the door. The room freezes. 2 girls at the next table cover their mouths and giggle. A boy glances at Elise, then quickly looks away, like even noticing might put him at risk. 3 children quietly slide their chairs farther from the empty seat, as if poverty could spread. Elise says nothing. Her chin trembles. Her eyes fill with tears, but she refuses to blink, because blinking would let them fall, and 30 children would see. She presses her lips together until they turn white. She sits there with empty hands, staring at the place where her tray used to be. Her shoulders curl inward. Smaller. Smaller still. 8 years old, trying to disappear. Behind the serving counter, Tamara Wells stands frozen, a stainless steel ladle clutched tightly in her hand. She is 35, a single mother with a son in 1st grade at the same school. She sees everything. The tray being lifted, the food dumped, the way the child folds in on herself like crumpled paper. Her grip tightens until her knuckles turn white. She wants to speak. She doesn't. She can't afford to lose this job. Seconds pass. Elise pushes her chair back. Quietly, she walks down the hallway to the girls' bathroom, locks herself inside a stall, and pulls out the small phone Isaiah Sterling gave her for emergencies. She dials. He answers on the first ring. He's already pulling into the parking lot, the permission slip sitting on the passenger seat. "Daddy." Her voice breaks. A shaky breath. "Daddy, please come get me." "I'm here," he says instantly. "I'm in the parking lot right now." "Where are you?" "The bathroom." "Stay there." "I'm coming." He leaves the truck running. 8 long strides across the parking lot. Through the front doors of Ridgemont Elementary. Past the reception desk without stopping. Down the hallway, his footsteps nearly silent against the linoleum. He stops at the bathroom door and kneels. "Elise, it's Daddy. Come out." The lock clicks. The door opens. Her eyes are red, swollen. Tears streak her cheeks. She hasn't wiped them away. She steps into him, presses her forehead into his chest, grabs his shirt with both fists. She doesn't speak. Her body trembles, silent sobs, the kind that don't make a sound, just shake through you like aftershocks. Her tears soak into his shirt. Her grip is so tight that later, when he looks in the mirror, he'll still see the creases where her knuckles pressed into him. She smells like school, dry erase markers, floor polish, and the faint grease of a cafeteria that will never feel the same again. Isaiah holds her, one hand resting gently on the back of her head. He doesn't ask what happened. Not yet. Isaiah Sterling holds her until the shaking fades, until her breathing steadies. Only then does he pull back, meet her eyes, and say one quiet sentence. "Show me the classroom." Elise walks beside him down the hallway toward room 112. Her hand clutches his fingers so tightly her knuckles pale. She doesn't want to go, but she does. Because he asked. Because, for the first time since lunch, she isn't alone. Room 112. Mrs. Hargrove's 3rd grade class. The door is open. 22 children sit at their desks. Hargrove stands at the whiteboard, a blue marker paused mid-stroke, explaining fractions, continuing as if nothing happened. As if a lunch tray wasn't just dumped into the trash. As if a room full of children didn't witness it. The hallway smells like hand sanitizer and construction paper. Somewhere nearby, A class sings about the seasons. Everything sounds normal. Nothing suggests that minutes ago, a child was told she belonged in the garbage. Isaiah steps into the doorway without knocking. He fills the frame, 6'2", shoulders squared, hands relaxed at his sides. A plain gray polo, khaki pants. No rank, no insignia. But the presence is unmistakable. The stillness is unmistakable. This is a man who has walked into rooms with generals, with the National Security Council, with presidents, and never needed to raise his voice to be heard. Brenda Hargrove turns. The marker stops. 22 children look up. The room falls silent. Isaiah doesn't look at them. He looks only at her.